Here we are today visiting Magyar group of stamps. We have 4 different groups and we paired them up like this because this is how I'm going to be reselling them in groups like this. So this is the first group. Okay, we have a 20 and an 80. And then down here with this kind and everything, we have a 40 and a 20. I guess I'm going to have to turn them around. Put the 20 first. Alright, but this is the first group. These are some really nice old Magyar stamps. Really cool to see. I love it. Okay, now let's take you to the next group down here. Now these, of course, a lot of stamps, they have the planes. Are very good and nice to see. So here we have our 10 filler, 20 filler, and 35 filler. Now if you notice, I love that center one because it looks like a nice castle. Something you want to go visit. I want to see it. Oh, sometimes looking at some of these stamps it's just like taking a trip, or an old photo album. You get to see something you don't normally see. And it's nice to see how other countries, how their work of art, because this is a work of art. Back in the days, it wasn't just take a picture, here, put the picture on the stamp. Back then, it was make a plate. And just think of the detail that had to go in it to make that plate. Look at all the details in the picture. So to me, that's a real work of art. It's beautiful. So maybe now when you look at stamps, especially the old ones, not the new ones, you'll look at them with a different eye view. Okay, let's get to our third group here. And here's the third group. Look at that. A lot of churches. Okay, so in the small one, we have our first one, which is a 20, and then we have a 10, both of the same picture. And then when you get down to the second row, these are all different churches. You have the black and white one, and it says 40. Then you have the burgundy, that is a 70. And then you have the brown, which is an 80. Aren't they beautiful? So much details. Love it. And of course, look at the emblem behind the church. Those are important too. Okay, and in our last group for this video, here we have this one. Okay, again some more with the planes and stuff. So the first one, I believe is a 5, which is the green one. It's kind of hard to see because, cancellations on it usually takes a lot of the niceness of the picture away. Okay, but look at that red 10 filler right there. Look at the overprint on that. Really nice overprint. And sometimes it's that makes the stamp, valuable. Is all the overprint that they put on top of it. Because they made that one, I think, a 2 filler. If you see on the side here. They turned it into a 2. If you had too much of one stamp, they didn't waste. Not back then. They just turned around and made an overprint of it and changed the value. Okay, now the 3 at the bottom are all the same picture, just different colors and different value. You have the 2 filler, which is kind of like a turquoise, but I think back in the day it probably was blue. It just faded. Then you have the 4, which I believe be like a burgundy. which probably faded a little bit too. Then you have the 8, which is a nice rosy pink. But those are some nice, good old, valuable stamps. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and by all means, share the video with other stamp collectors. See what they think of some of these beautiful groups. Now this is 4 different groups that will be resold. Alrighty, bye-bye now.